Welcome all my Aquarians. This is Bretta Zen, and I'm bringing your monthly essence energy reading for the month of May. And I'm excited. This is the first time I'm doing all these. I've only got you and Pisces to go, and I've been loving doing it. So I'm excited to get in to see what messages we have coming up. So before we jump in, I just want to thank the Creator for being here with us, and we're so grateful for your unconditional love that you have for us and your willingness to bring us messages and guidance. We're so appreciative, and we thank you and welcome you. We also want to thank and welcome all of our angels and our angel guides, our spirit guides, all our ancestors and our loved ones who are on the other side, and any other magical beings of unconditional love and light that are on the other side that want to help bring through messages and information for our highest experience and highest love vibration. We just thank you and we welcome you as well. All right. What we've done for this time is we broke out a tarot deck into the major arcana and then into the four separate suits of the minor arcana. And I'll go into more of those when we get to those. But for the major arcana in this deck, this is going to be like, what is the overall focus for you for the month of May? What's the overall energy for the month of May? So that's where we're going to start, and then we'll also have some oracle cards to clarify as we go along as well. So we'll start off and just ask the Creator, what would you like Aquarians to know about their overall energy, like the theme of energy, the overall focus for the month of May that's coming up? What would you like Aquarians to know? This is the one here. So this is the world, and I love this because it's all about the completion, old world ending, new world beginning. So there's things going away and being replaced by other things, and of course it's going to be for our highest good, our highest experience, highest love vibration. So it's all going to be good stuff, and that's 21, which is 3, which is a very creative number. But if in numerology, then you have the numbers there to look in it too. But month of May, it's going to be wonderful. As you come into May, you're going to start to feel things kind of like dropping away and clearing, so that can make room for the new things that are coming, the new positive things that'll be coming up. So it's a great way to start a reading, I tell you. And then we're going to pick a card here from the Return of Spirit deck. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead. You'd think after I did 10 of these already that I'd have it down. I'm just excited. So Spirit of Animal Oracle is what we're also going to use to look at the overall energies for the month of May. And I know I could edit that out, but I love being just my authentic, real me. We're not perfect in our doing everything exactly as it's supposed to be done, right? And then at least I'm not a computer. I'm real too. Right, Creator, what else do you want Aquarians to know about their month of May, please? Okay, like this one's here. All right, we got Owl and Magic. I love that owl. I'll read this to you as well, but in case you want to take a screenshot of that. So, Owl and Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. I love that. How perfect, let the old go and the new. And then we'll read from the book here too, because it has a little message from the Owl Oracle. It says, the owl is the messenger and revealer of secrets, the totem of oracles and seers. The owl sits on their shoulder and is their advisor. When owl flies into your life, know that a time of unveiling is at hand and the truth will be made known. Change is on the wind. right? Owl medicine can help you release the past and fly into a better future. Owls are creatures of the night. Their silent flight and superior vision make them supreme hunters. They capture the prize. If they cross your path repeatedly, it's a warning to review your situation and see where deception is lurking. To see an owl can be an omen that a profound change is coming. If owl is your totem, you are an old soul. You succeed with wisdom. No one can deceive you, and you see into others' souls. Be sure to keep your knowledge secret unless asked to provide counsel. Trust should not be broken. The night is auspicious for owl people. When the moon is full, you are creative and energized. You can see in the dark and appreciate life's magic. Ask your owl totem to sit on your shoulder and guide you. Become the conscious student of owl. Embrace your gifts and fly with the masters. Love it. And then these cards also give some like statements or questions that you can reflect on. So for the month of May, you can reflect on any of these questions or statements that resonate with you. The first one, have you allowed yourself to be deceived? Is owl asking you to release the past so you can change and take flight? Are you in the dark about a situation? What secrets do you need to discover to know the truth? Beautiful. What a great start and just overall energies for the month of May. I'm loving, just that we have winged messengers, which of course also represent your guardian angels, and spirit guides. So you have support for these changes that are coming up, that's bringing you a whole new world. I'm not going to break into song yet. All right. Next, we're going to go into the 4 minor arcana. And each of the suits is going to represent a part of your being and just give you, details into kind of what journey you're going to be on in each one of those in the month of May. And we're going to start with fire, which is normally the wands in a regular deck. This is going to represent your spirit. So what kind of spiritual journey are you going to be on in the month of May? All right, Creator, what would you like Aquas to know about their spiritual journey in the month of May, please? Okay. And I love this here. So we got the 5 of fire, which is normally the 5 of wands. And normally what you see with this is it's kind of like a battling each other with wands, it looks like, or they're, training. My favorite, one of my favorite decks, the Light Seers Tarot, shows just different levels. The wands are stacked and everyone's crawling up on it. And so this basically means you're going to have an opportunity to step up and go to more levels. You don't have to feel competitive. There might be others that come into your life that you can be tempted to be jealous of, but you don't need to be. You can also look at them as resources, learn from them. Don't feel suppressed or deflated because someone else is doing well. Instead, look at what are they doing, and is that something that sparks new ideas within me on new ways to do it. You don't have to copy what they're doing, but looking at what they're doing will generate new ways and new thoughts inside you of doing things too. So you can see the little bright flowers bringing awareness and light as well into your month there. So a great opportunity to grow in your spiritual side of your life. All right. Now we will go into Return of Spirit to get additional message regarding the spirit journey for the month of May. I also feel, again, with the winged creatures here that you can also learn from your spirit guides, of course, and your angels. Don't be afraid to ask for their assistance and wanting to expand your knowledge of the spirit world, because they're experts. They live there, and they'll definitely provide you what's best for your experience and your growth and your love vibration. So, all right, Creator, what else would you like Aquas to know about their spiritual journey in the month of May? What else would you like us to know, please? Okay. Yeah, gifted. Definitely so. And I loved what, this card had mentioned too about, recognize your gifts and fly with the masters. So you definitely have special gifts that you were born with in this creature. We have so many, as a higher spirit beings. I mean, we're unlimited and there's so much we have there, but we do choose specifically to come down here, to be born at a certain time in a certain place to certain parents in certain situations, and everything for a reason. And when you look into your astrology, it's amazing what we find, because it's all the ingredients that were entered into the soup of who we are, and there's a lot of natural stuff and natural tendencies that help us connect to the other side, and that spiritual awarenesses and those spiritual gifts. So I'm also going to read from the book here, because I love how she phrases things in here too. Excuse me. So this card is a reminder that you are most certainly talented, gifted, and skilled in a very special way. It's time to stop looking outside and comparing yourself to others, like this card was talking about too. Your gifts were never intended to function or work exactly the same as another person's gift. By looking at how others are more gifted or better than you, you're unintentionally sending energy out to the universe which says you are less than. This action is the very thing that's blocking your gifts from developing to their fullest potential. You cannot compare yourself to anyone else. If you see greatness in someone else, it's because you hold the quality of greatness within you. That's how the world mirrors ourselves for us, by seeing ourselves in others. This card can also come if you are experiencing fear or apprehension about sharing your gifts with the world. Underlying this fear are beliefs and doubts about whether you are enough or good enough. And Spirit is asking you to start addressing those beliefs immediately. Sometimes our fear of sharing our gift is the very thing that blocks us from discovering how we can best use it in the service to others. Isn't that fun? How it's just round and round and round. In either case, the gifted card comes because you are doubting yourself, questioning who you are as a person, or whether you have everything of value or have anything of value to give. Your unique gifts are very needed here on the planet. Spirit is asking that you place your doubts aside and start to cultivate self-worth and personal value. You were given certain gifts because only you could bring them to the world in the way you do. Trust your soul's wisdom in choosing the path you are on and the gifts you are here to give. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I love this for the May, with these changes that are coming in your world, as you really look into those doubts, that self-worth, and doubting that you are gifted, doubting that you are here for a specific, unique, special purpose. And in this month of May coming up, I really feel that if you invest into kind of stepping aside from all that doubt just for a little bit, you'll be able to see what it is that brings you that passion and that song to your heart on what you want to do for the world, how you want to share your unconditional love with the world in your own unique way. So I love that. Next, we're going to move into Earth, which is normally Pentacles in the regular standard deck. And this, we're going to talk about spirit, we're going to talk about the mind, we're going to talk about the emotions. So this is the physical world. So that's like your physical environment, your physical body, the world going on out there, the world, but the physical world. What's going on out there outside of you in the month of May? All right. For Aquarius creator, what would you like them to know about the physical environment around them in the month of May? What would you like them to know about the physical world in May? Okay. Yep, the beautiful Queen of Earth. She's come up so many times in the readings I've done for this month, and it's amazing. It's so fitting, though, because, Queen of Earth is like, for me, the Mother Nature. She's the nurturer. She's, she loves springtime, the birth of new things, new seeds coming, new blossoms coming, new babies being born, just all this wonderful fruition of blessings coming. She's also the queen of, Mother Nature also is in charge of, the death and change of seasons, into autumn and fall, where things hibernate and fall to the ground, but they make room for the new things that'll be coming in spring. So that's, exactly what's happening in this world thing here is, we're literally coming out of winter, and May is going to be like the big, April, depending on where you're at in the Northern Hemisphere, is spring-ish, but May really becomes where you feel like, yep, we're spring heading into summer. So a lot of growth, a lot of beautiful blessings coming. It's also like this calling to get out into nature, get away from all the stuff that just clogs your mind and your time, and, get away from, Netflix and, TV and media and all that, just for a little bit. Step out into nature, go for a little walk, even in your neighborhood, or spend some time in someone's backyard. I usually say don't do it in your own backyard, because all you're going to think of everything you need to do. Get out away from all that to-do list and just go enjoy and interact with Mother Nature out there, because that brings so much fresh air, so much calmness and peace into your being. We're also going to get some more clarification on here on the Enchanted Map Oracle about your physical environment. Right. For the month of May, what else would you like Aquarians to know about their physical environment, please? Whoa, okay. Yep, got intention. Love it. The egg, the number 22, the master builder number, little owl again. There has a dandelion in its mouth. So wishes and making wishes come true. What is it your dream is that you want? What is your true dream? Not the dream that you're supposed to have when everyone else's opinion says, yeah, this is what you should be doing. You're good at this, so you should do that. But if it doesn't make your heart sing, you just feel like you're existing. You don't feel like you're living. So I love that. And let's read from the book here too. Almost, there it is. So deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. Your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. Inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. The universe is bringing you a gift, showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize you're not the one who has to do all the work. However, others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, then allowing for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. Own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. And there's also a reversed meaning of the card, which I feel for this one, I feel like I'm supposed to read it too. So there might be a message in here for some of you. It says, are you clear about your intentions, or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives and or ambitions? This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. So now is the time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. So, yep, and I kind of, and again with this message with the Queen of Earth about taking time out, taking time away, she's also the nurturer, so take time to nurture your physical body and nurture your, your nest, your physical world as well. All right, next we're going to move into the air, which is normally swords in the regular tarot. And this is all about your mind, your beliefs, your mental state. So we'll take a look at this. All right, Creator, for Aquarians for the month of May, what would you like them to know about their mental journey, their mental state, their thoughts, their beliefs? What would you like them to know? Okay. Beautiful. So you got a queen here, and look who's showing up again, an owl. So if you didn't think an owl wasn't your totem, I think it might be. So the Queen of Air, that's the Queen of Swords normally, which is all about someone who has their thoughts together. They're not that when I was talking about a foggy brain and things like that, this means that during the month of May, you've got clarity. You understand what it is you want. You understand why you believe what you believe. And so it's not so much new thoughts as it is that you're recognizing, with your winged messengers coming in, the wisdom that you have gleaned through all your experiences. So the month of May is just really going to be getting down to this intentions. This is like, do you have them? Yeah, you're going to get such clarity on what you really want, not what you thought you wanted because of everyone else's, opinions growing up. But you're like, what am I waiting for to live my dream and to live my passions? To die? I mean, that's what I learned this last year. I left a job I'd been with for 23 years, and I'm like, I just couldn't take it anymore of not living what I wanted to live, and with all the stuff that was going on in the world, I was like, there's people, I mean, you never would think that you could get sick and die from something, right? But we can, and we can fall off a slide of a sidewalk and bump our head and be gone, for all we know. We don't know what we can, so what are we waiting for? When that ugly feeling of not living your dream outweighs those fears of what if I live my dream, it's easy to make that move. So you'll be kind of heading into that mentality in the month of May. We're also going to pick a card here from the numerology guidance cards for the mind, because numbers coincide with the mind a lot. Numerology brings us such good information too. So let's see, what else would the Creator like Aquarians to know about their mental state or mental journey in the month of May, please? What else would you like us to know for the month of May regarding our mind, our thoughts, our beliefs, our mental state, our brain? I guess the brain would more be the physical here, but the mind. Mental health. So our mental health is going to be an important thing to look at. And I really feel like with this call to get out into nature, we can get so caught up into our mind. We can become so logical. Aquarians are air signs, so the air is where we can just get so caught up into our head that it almost feels like you're going crazy. I know that's not a politically correct way to say it, but you feel like you're just getting lost and everything. So it's important to take a look at calming yourself, getting that clarity, and with all that clarity is where that just gets us into this healthy attitudes, healthy thoughts in our mind, and we're focusing our intentions on what we do want, not focusing on what I don't want. And let me read from the book on this too. So this card indicates a need to focus on your well-being and self-care, just like this one said. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to explore practices and behaviors that enhance your physical, emotional, and mental health. Whether you explore conventional or alternative methods, it's important at this time to put your health and happiness first. Okay? This is a time to eliminate any unhealthy habits and behaviors that are impeding your success. You can seek professional assistance if you need to, or make improvements on your own. Some of the basic necessities for optimal health are regular checkups, good nutrition, exercise, drinking plenty of water, getting a good night's sleep, detoxification, going outside in nature, engaging in relaxing activities, avoiding toxic people and environments, maintaining a positive mindset, meditation or yoga, defining your personal limits and boundaries, doing what you love, laughing often, and spending quiet time alone. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to work on improving your current state of health. This isn't a time to procrastinate, for you're being called to take action. Call upon your spirit guides and angels, if necessary, to be shown the next step to take for the sake of your health. And the affirmation for this card is, with a healthy body and mind, I raise my energy vibration. So perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't have anything to add to that. And then lastly, we're moving into the water, which is normally cups in the regular tarot. And that's going to be our emotions mainly. Where the spirit is, like we're a spirit being. The emotions also involves like our soul journey, because our soul is where we feel emotions. It's kind of like the little device that connects our spirit to our physical world and experiences here too. So this will be what's our emotional journey for the month of May, or our soul journey for the month of May. Creator, what would you like Aquarians to know about their emotional journey in the month of May, or their soul journey in the month of May, please? It's a coming. Okay. We got the Two of Water, which is like the Two of Cups. And what I love about this is, sometimes, of course, this can mean new love, like you're meeting a new person coming into your life, whether it's a friend or relationship, anything like that. But with such a strong spiritual kind of focus in May, this is also your higher self and your lower self, our little mini me avatars that we're playing here. So you've got these two, and it's about just that bonding and coming together where you don't feel like one's an enemy of the other, one's the bad and one's the good. It's both you, and it's both working together for your highest experience and your adventure here. So you're really with this, moving to this next level in that awareness here of, your higher self. I just really feel this new, renewed relationship with yourself, where you don't feel so guilty, you don't feel so judged by yourself, and your negative self-talk switches because it becomes like a close friend, a best friend that would support you and not work against you. And so it's this bonding of coming together where it's just working hand in hand with each other. So I love that. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Journey of Love. It'll be the last card in the reading, but also, of course, the last card for the water and the emotional journey here. So we'll get our last message for May. What else would you like Aquarians to know about their emotional journey in the month of May, please? Okay. And this is 3 to 1. And I'll read from the book to see what the author's intention of the card is here too for additional messages. But 3 to 1 for me is just the Trinity. It's 3 in 1. We've got God the Father, God the Mother, and then we have the child, which is us. And in like Christianity, it's the Father is Father God, the Mother is the Holy Spirit, the Comforter that was sent, and then Jesus represents the child, which we're like our brother. He's our brother. He always said that we're one, and that we are sons and daughters along with him. And so I love this because this is all about you had the 2 of water, which was bonding with your higher self. And then here comes this bonding emotionally with the mother and father of all things, and realizing that you are part of your own little mini Trinity. It's interesting because I've been having this kind of discovery with the Creator as I've been, in my personal relationship. And it just has this message of, every single one of us, the Creator, the mother and the father of all things, has this relationship like we're their only child. The Creator has the capacity to live as if we're the only child of the Creator. Now that feeling is for every single one, because the Creator is so powerful, he can be with everyone at the same time always. And so this is just an amazing thing, because this is part of your journey of realizing that closeness, that you are a part of the Trinity, this little mini Trinity. So you have that attention. You are an only child. So it doesn't mean we can be a brat, Not that only children are brats normally. Sometimes we're all little brats, aren't we? All right. So from the book, it says, "There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. The child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or in your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, a book, a new job, a completely renewed way of dealing with what was once a challenging issue, and so soon will not be an issue for you anymore, just to name some examples. From masculine to feminine to child, there's now just one, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you. New life is upon you now. You're being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There's no need to worry. Just pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. Wow. Love it, love it, love it. A beautiful, beautiful May coming here for you. It's going to be very much a revelation of your spiritualness, taken to another level, just deep emotional connection with spirit. Getting clarity of your mind, getting, the rest you need and nurturing yourself, but really focusing on what you really want in life and your intentions. And boom, just a wonderful thing. And you might look into owls, additional information on those, because you had an owl here, an owl here, and owls here. So definitely owls are in your business. Well, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful May, and just know that when you go into May, every second of every day in the month of May, and always, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. Until next time, you take care.